Hello everyone, welcome back to Sawyer Studios and welcome to another top 5 video. This particular video is the top 5 best LEGO Star Wars years ever. Just a disclaimer before this video begins, I am extremely biased. And when I say that, I mean I'm a Clone Wars guy. I think a lot of people in their 20s who love Lego and Star Wars are Clone Wars people because our childhood was the Clone Wars TV show. And so it makes sense that this is a Clone Wars generation. So these these 5 years, they're going to be Clone Wars heavy. I'm just going to be honest with you. Like, they're going to be Clone, Republic, Separatist heavy years. And to me, those are just... So maybe I shouldn't say the top 5 best Lego Star Wars years, but I should probably say my top 5 favorite Lego Star Wars years might be a little bit better title for this. But anyway, we'll get into it right after we play the intro.
Built from scratch, Nani no Makata. Just some Lego sets, ideas, some lights and a camera. But then it came to life when touching the sky Kawata. My imagination ran, and I never stopped, even though that it felt like bricks on bricks were weighing me down. But I knew if I kept working, we'd survive and we won't drown. Where pieces become whole and dreams come true. This is the place where you should be. So come with me to a place out of this world. Welcome back to Sawyer Studios.
Number 5 on the list is 2019, and this actually doesn't have a lot of Clone Wars stuff, but I did want to put 2019 because it had the entire 20th anniversary Star Wars set lines. It had the Slave One, and it came with those 20th anniversary minifigs. So you have the Slave One, the Snowspeeder, Pod Racer, Scout Walker, and also the Imperial Dropship, which was the first remake of that Imperial Dropship sort of battle pack thing that we had gotten. And it was also technically the first $20 battle pack. Some people were okay with it, even though it only had 125 pieces, because it came with a Han Solo. So it came with 5 minifigs instead of 4. People were like, okay, yeah, $20. Little did we know that $20 battle pack would soon just start a whole movement. That same year, we also got the poly bag, the old Ben Kenobi 20th anniversary poly bag, which was nice. So if you happen to get all six, because there's, yeah, if you got all 6 of the 20th anniversary figs, I only have 3. I have the Darth Vader that came with the Scout Walker. I think I have a Han Solo. I think I have a Ben Kenobi. Didn't get the other ones. I didn't buy the other sets because I didn't really want them. I mean, that was really cool. I wish Lego did that more. I mean, they kind of did it with the Harry Potter anniversary, with those golden minifigs. That was cool. They did that once with sort of like Lego Ninjago. The City Garden set came with a gold minifigure. So, Lego's done that before, and I kind of hope that they keep doing it because we love exclusive minifigs. Lego fans love exclusive minifigs. So that year, we also had some Mandalorian sets. We had the AT-ST Raider, which I think is a very cool AT-ST. I think it's my favorite AT-ST, honestly, that Lego's made. You had the Millennium Falcon that year, and I believe it was that year where the gaps were fixed. If I'm wrong, comment down below. But I'm pretty sure that was the year where Lego fixed the Millennium Falcon gap, so that was a big, oh my gosh, best play scale Millennium Falcon. This was also the year of AT-AT Walker Droid Gunship. However, they were kind of rip-offs of ones that came out 4 years before, so it was literally the same thing with very minor tweaks. It wasn't worth even getting. But it also was the year that we got the Tantive V4. which was amazing. And that's, even though it wasn't a UCS set, that practically was a UCS set. Like, that's just such a beautiful set. And it was also the same year we got the UCS Star Destroyer set, the remake, and that's a beautiful set as well. I've noticed that in these years, at least some of them, not all of them, have somewhat huge significance to me. Like 2019 was a year that a lot happened in 2019, essentially, for me, and like just social wise and all that stuff. And Lego really helped. I remember this one time I was just really down and just really like depressed and needed to be with like just friends or something. And Mike invited me to go to the Syracuse grand opening, and we did all this fun stuff. We built a UCS Star Destroyer. I've told the story probably at least 5 times now on my channel, but it's just, I keep telling it because that's just like top 10 favorite memories of my life. Actually, that's a good YouTube video. But top 10 favorite memories of my life, like, that's one of them. That weekend, that was a blast. I loved it. I'm gonna make that video, top 10 favorite memories, or maybe it'll just be top 5. And then I'll be able to tell that story for the 6th time on the channel. Number 4 on this list is the 2014 year of LEGO Star Wars. So this was where we got the battle packs like the Kashyyyk Trooper and the Utapau battle pack. We had the Battle on Seleucami that came with Commander Nio, or if you just want to call it a Recon Trooper, which was a cool little idea. That's when LEGO was like sort of experimenting with the spring-loaded missiles and all that stuff. I really liked that set. We got an updated V-Wing along with a new pilot and astromech. We got another droid gunship and AT-AP. It's just so many droid gunships and AT-APs. I don't know why LEGO keeps pushing them out. I guess they're like land speeders. I guess they sell well, apparently. We also got a Vulture droid that year and a Tri-Fighter, which those came with cool minifigs. We got like our very first ever Cato Nemoidian like guard, and then we got a brand new Revenge of the Sith early movie Palpatine minifigure, which was cool. We got the Republic AV-7 anti-vehicle cannon, came with our first ever Phase 2 Wolfpack troopers, which were, oh my goodness, the set wasn't so expensive and we bought 2. But Coruscant Police Gunship, great set. This was the, it came with that sort of like later Clone Wars era Ahsoka Tano. And very first ever Phase 2, first ever style of shock troopers in this sense. I mean, the last time we got shock troopers were from like the OG ones with like the holes in the helmet, the black heads. These were the first sort of like Clone Wars edition Lego shock troopers, so that was really cool. This set was kind of, I don't know. I remember watching reviews and trying to justify myself getting it, but I was like, just like, isn't that good? And then it went up in price, and then I paid the price for that because it just, yeah, that's usually how it goes. But this was also the year of the Phantom and the Ghost, so we got a couple of good Rebels sets as well. Got the UCS Sandcrawler, that was a pretty cool set. I didn't get it, it wasn't really for me, but I know lots of people like the UCS Sandcrawler. And then we had the MTT, that was the the second remake, third rendition of the MTT, which honestly, looking back on it, I think we were all blinded by the fact that it wasn't the amazing MTT that like the second one, like that's the best one, obviously. It was actually not a bad set, with Qui-Gon Obi-Wan. It was actually if you wanted to build your droid army, that was a good way to do it. And unfortunately, I don't know if it sold well, and that might discourage LEGO from making Separatist sets, or droid sets. Actually, honestly, probably the reason why we haven't gotten a lot of droid battle packs or anything like that is because they probably just don't end up selling well, which is unfortunate. So there we are. Number 3 on this list is 2005. This is going way back. The Episode 3 line, the OG Episode 3 line. So we had the Jedi Starfighter, the OG Arc 170, the Wookiee Attack, the Wookiee Catamaran, the Clone Scout Walker, the Tri-Fighter, Grievous Chase, Lightsaber Duel on Mustafar, Clone Turbo Tank with the light-up Mace Windu minifigure. I should mention that the Wookiee Catamaran came with the light-up Luminara Dually minifigure, and the lightsaber duel on Mustafar came with the light-up Anakin Skywalker. But for some reason, I just care about the light-up Mace Windu. And then we have the UCS Death Star 2 come out this year. This was just a really great year for Revenge of the Sith. Like I don't know. I really liked this line. Once again, Clone Wars heavy, and I know probably you Imperial fans out there are gonna be like, you Rebels fans or First Order fans or Resistance fans are gonna be like, well, where's this? Where's that? And like, comment down below what your top 5 years are. I mean, these are just my favorite ones, so I apologize. Number 2 is 2008, surprise, surprise, the first Clone Wars year, which had so many great sets. Anakin's Jedi Starfighter, Hailfire Inspired, AT-AT Walker, which, that's Revenge of the Sith, and once again, 3 of the years on this list have had AT-AT Walkers on them, which is a little annoying. We also got the Rogue Shadow from Starkiller, which was cool. The Magna Guard Starfighter, Torn V-19, Republic Gunship, Droid Gunship, Republic Fighter Tank, Twilight, Spider Droid, UCS Grievous, and the UCS Death Star. Really, just a great year. I mean, the UCS Death Star is one of the most iconic Star Wars Lego sets. That's why they used it in Spider-Man Homecoming. And yeah, just getting the gunship. It wasn't the best Republic gunship we've gotten, but it was the first Clone Wars variant gunship that we had. And it had a lot of features. Like it's a good set. It was a good set. The Spider Droid, the Phase 1 Commander Fox, good minifig there as well. I love the Torn V-19 Starfighter. I don't know about you guys. I don't know what it is about this set, but it's just Torn V-19 Starfighter is just amazing. Magna Guards Starfighter, only set that comes with Magna Guards, unfortunately. So yeah, that was a really great year for Clone Wars fans, and I know 2009 also had a lot of great stuff like the Venator, the Republic dropship, and AT-AT Walker. May that set rest in peace. But I chose 2008 because it was sort of like the start of it all, so I didn't want to do 2008 and 2009. So 2008, there we go. Number 1 on the list is 2013, and I always knew this was like my favorite year. This was definitely the year that I spent the most money on Lego Star Wars. And when I say the most money, I don't mean like quantity, because I've definitely spent a lot of money on Lego recently. But this was like the year that, compared to how much money I had in the bank, or compared to how much money I had, like proportionate to my bank account, this was the year I spent the most money on Lego. I remember because I remember watching rumor videos and all this stuff and prediction videos and like saving up my allowance and all this stuff. Came with the Clone Troopers versus Droidekas. I came with the planet sets. I don't know if you all cared about that, but there was some cool planet sets, minifigures and stuff like that. The Coruscant Camino one. We had the Corporate Alliance tank, Home Spider Droid, Duel on Geonosis, which came with 4 amazing minifigs. The ATTE, the Republic gunship, Bark Speeder with sidecars. So we got a Phase 2 Captain Rex that year. Jedi Defender class cruiser, which we got old Republic sets. Like we got the UCS Ewok Village, which honestly, if I had the money at the time, I totally would have gotten the UCS Ewok Village like that set. So good, so good. We got the 501st AT-RT Walker, the Z95 Hunter. Yes, that was the same year. The MHC tank, or whatever the heck it's called, the Umbaran tank. The Jabba's sail barge as well, with updated figures. Like, that was also great. And then we got the Red 5 UCS X-Wing Starfighter. This was just a really great year of Lego Star Wars, and I just remember like being happy and sad at the same time, because I was happy because it was all the stuff that I wanted, sad because too much. This is just, I didn't have enough money. I just couldn't. So like it was like yeah. But that was definitely my favorite year of Lego Star Wars, and I had a lot of sets from that line, from that year. And a lot of them have been sold. But, it's neither here nor there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video of top 5 favorite, personal, subjective Lego Star Wars years in IMO. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'd be very curious, as I said, to hear what your top 5 favorite years of Lego Star Wars is. Like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, click the bell icon, all that stuff. See you in the next one. Peace out.